Yes, there's been a lot of contemplation and conversations around this topic of human search for meaning. So, human beings, there's this very important question that always has been around. Right from the time of the ancients, a lot of scriptures, texts talk about this. And even today, psychology, philosophy, and a lot of other fields really contemplate on what is it? Why are we here? And one of the very important thoughts is this thought of human beings search for meaning. A lot of systems propose a lot of ways to seek for meaning. A lot of systems talk about the end goal that one is to find if one's life is to be meaningful. So there's prescriptions and there's also the end goal that's already been shown. But if we look at it from a slightly different perspective and bring it upon the individual, like the Buddha said, be your own light. If we bring it on to ourselves and look within, what feels right is the most important question. Now, in this searching, in this looking for meaning and all of that, we get so busy that we're not in the moment to moment to moment. We're not being the moment. We're not here, we're not now. If we look back, for instance, as a result, if we look back after, let's say, 5 years of searching for meaning, looking for meaning or the end goal that one is supposed to reach, the salvation, enlightenment, whatever we call, in whatever we believe in, the systems that we believe in have different prescriptions. But this is a very secular approach in my mind. If we think of an individual who kind of frees oneself to a relativity even from all these thoughts and just is there, being in the here and now, I think would be a very meaningful way to be. In fact, it's the only way to be, because here and now is there's no past, there's no future. So therefore, this moment is the truest, the most real moment. And to live in this moment is to live the life of highest level of integrity. There's no separation. The being is there, one, in its wholeness. It's wholesome. It's good. It's beautiful, because the moment is the only real world that we have in terms of time and space, even if you really talk about time and space. But if one is actually being in the being, I don't even think that the time and space is relevant anymore. So this search, we can do these things. Let's say we have this endeavor to acquire more knowledge, acquire education, acquire more wealth, have meaningful relationships. But all of these, if there's this stamp of, there's a seal of oneself being in the moment and not really taken away in various directions, distracted by these prescribed thoughts, prescribed goals, and prescribed endings, then one is more free, more peaceful, more calmly abiding. And that, in result, can have very positive impacts on everything that we do. However, a contraindication is for us all to think that whatever we do, now I see a lot of people think that a spiritual life is to seek for zero suffering and no sorrow and all of that. But this contraindication is really, really important to me to think that there is suffering, there is sorrow, and whatever we do, we meditate, we contemplate, we engage ourselves in highest level of what we think is highest level of philosophical conversations, contemplations. There is going to be suffering and sorrow in this world, in this life. So this final point is very, very important, because when we think of anything, our plannings, our future, and when we look at the past and get nostalgic about it, every time the thought is this moment. The connection to this moment can have, a lot of enhancement to every experience that we have. And in that enhanced consciousness, in that enhanced awareness, a lot of things are possible which would normally not be possible. Thank you.